Hello, welcome back to another episode of The Vampire Vet, and this is episode 7, I hope. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you are enjoying the series so far, and yeah, we're just exactly where we were last time. So Rodney's just finished examining Dustin, and Dustin is owned by Dan Wang, and it doesn't seem that Rodney is friends with Dan Wang. Maybe he can chat with him and try and fix that, because I don't like being enemies with people or non-friends. If you know me from Twitter in particular, or from the comments, I'm very friendly chat, and I particularly don't like it if people don't get on. I always do my best to try and heal wounds and sort out bad relationships between me and real people, but luckily I don't really have that problem with anyone at the moment. So Rodney's just chatting to Dan to try and mend their relationship and maybe make things a bit better. So let's do some of these easy to use options that are right here. Oh look, share emotional burden. Oh, why is he embarrassed? What did he do? Okay, it's Dan Wang who's embarrassed. Okay, that's not good. Oh look, they're really not making... What is he saying to him? It's hard to know what's going on here. They're just chatting at the moment? Okay, look, Rodney's getting bored. Let's stop. Let's stop. This is not going well. I don't know what the problem is there, but they aren't getting on, and it's probably not a good idea to keep going with this. Anyway, we have some new patients. First of all, I just want to see, what is Kale up to? Okay, Kale is still looking after Aaron and Stanley, the cat. And over here we have 2 new patients. So yeah, it's starting to ramp up the kind of difficulty of running the vet clinic, isn't it? Because usually there's 1 new patient waiting. Now there's 2. Okay, slightly concerning. So who do we have here? We've got Mizuki Maeda, and she is in a club called Social Seniors, which is elders in a club that like hanging out in a cafe, I think. I don't know which of her pets, which is her pet. I think that it might be this one, the spaniel. I'm not sure. We also have another pet here. We have another pet owner here. That's what's her name? Anaya Swan, and she's in a club called the Fine Arts Fanatics. So she's probably an artist, and she's also in a club called Media Social, which is the same club that Tyree is in. Yep. In fact, she runs the club. So she is a co-worker of Tyree. And yeah, she looks like a nice sim as well. So I don't know which one came in first, which is a bit annoying. I saw her walking around, whereas this is the first time I've seen Mizuki, so I'm going to kind of use my detective skills and guess that Anaya has been here the longest, and I see also that he doesn't have a very good relationship with her. And I think probably what happened is the MC Command Center might have I was about to say mated, but I mean married them before Rodney was married to Tyree, and before I put a flag on him in MC Command Center mod to stop him being auto-married. He was married to a couple of Sims actually, and I think this is one of them. That's my only guess, because Rodney's really not into women, so it wouldn't have been a thing I chose to do. So anyway, hopefully he can greet Anaya without any kind of problems. I'm just checking who she's got a bad relationship with. Nahia. I don't know anything about Nahia. Let's leave it. So let's try first of all, before we greet her, to brighten her day. Maybe that will make things a bit better. Well, so fast. I'm sorry if you've got motion sickness. Okay, she seems okay. Offer to turn, that's funny. Let's gossip. Kiss hands, I don't think so. I hope he's not going to do that automatically. I'm a bit annoyed that it's got this relationship going on. Anyway, how about we tell a joke or something? Knock knock joke. What's he doing now? Recall mortal life. Okay, that's not too bad. Okay, this isn't really helping with the relationship, but ask to move in. That's just funny. Let's greet her and get the examination out of the way, because there's a few other things I want to do in this episode, and we're already a few minutes in. So let's cancel that one. Treat patient. Okay, so her pet is a little dog called Missy. I think it's a Chihuahua, but it's a bit hard to tell with the clothing on, but you tell me. Is it a Chihuahua? I think it is. Missy has been looking a bit sickly lately. Can you examine her? I can examine her. That is one of my skills. I have the ability of examining. We'll do that now. Okay, so he's already back in there. I mean, this vampire running, takes me longer to get to the exam room than it does him. Anyway, also the same thing with the pets, poor things. So yeah, Missy Chihuahua. Okay, very good name you put there, Frimlin. She's taken a while to come in here as well, and Patrick is having some fun with the stuff in the vet clinic, which is good. I'm glad that there's stuff there to keep him occupied. And I don't know if I've shown you, but if you've already seen the speed build for this place, you'll know that you might know that there's one of the exam rooms is more cat focused, and then the other exam room is more dog focused, and it even has a bath in it, which if you've been playing with cats and dogs, you'll know that they need a bath quite regularly, and it's something that I've got a bit of a beef with at the moment, but I'm hoping that it will be fixed. I think it's a bug, and I think it will be fixed, or it's just a case of needing some tuning, or maybe there's a mod interfering. I don't know. Who knows? I've got quite a few mods. Okay, so Kale, our new employee, tried to say hello to Patrick, and Patrick didn't like him. So that's what happened. So Missy Chihuahua has no stress. Let's test her ears, but she's got a red nose, so actually I'll go and check her mouth in a sec. What's happening over here with this dog? He's very noisy, that chap. Yes. It's a Marta Spaniel. Okay. So, I forgot what option we chose, but thanks to it we found out that Missy has a glowing nose, which we can see, and let's examine her mouth. Try and move the camera around a bit slower. Kale, you can greet the other employee, I mean the other pet owner. I can't talk to him right now because I'm in the middle of an exam. Oh look, maybe he's going to go and greet her now. Yes, it looks like it. That's good. Okay, so glowing nose, dry nose. A glowing and a dry nose. That's not good. Actually, I've had that in the last month. I had a really bad cold, and I had a very raw nose from blowing my nose on tissues. And Missy Chihuahua has also got rainbow poop, which I don't know. It's just a step too far in the humour for me. I'm not really into poop humour. Anyway, let's find out what the last symptom that she's got on the list. Let's listen to her breathing. And I'm just checking the background as well. Yep, Kale is examining Marta Spaniel, so that's good. So Missy has high temperature. It all seems to match. And the illness that she has is overheated sniffer. So that's probably to do with the nose. Hang on a sec. I can't get you out of my mind lately. Want to go on a date and get some dinner at the Green Elephant? Okay, this is so wrong on so many different levels. So, okay, yeah. As I think I mentioned in the last episode, or maybe the one before that, Vlad is the one that turned Rodney. And Rodney basically romanced Vlad to get that to happen, and then asked him to turn him. And that was when Rodney was a teenager. He was a very adventurous teenager. And so, now Vlad, who's in, like an enemy club, he's in the club that's an enemy of the social suckers. He's now asking Rodney out for a date, basically. Rodney's married, so that's inappropriate. because he's married. It's inappropriate because they're in an enemy club. And also, they're going to have dinner at the Green Elephant. The Green Elephant, by the way, is a restaurant made by Cinderellimouse, who you might know from Twitter. She made this lovely kind of Indian restaurant, and that's in Myshuno's Spice Market. So yeah, Vlad wants to go to that restaurant for a meal, but Vlad, I don't think you're going to enjoy having a curry. I mean, we already know that he's a vampire, but just looking at him, I mean, he's not going to enjoy curry, is he? He needs something a bit more plasma-y, like Rodney likes himself. So anyway, let's leave that kind of thing for now and move along with the game. So she needs to be treated. Let's give her an antifungal spray. How are we for time? Not too bad. Okay, cured sickness. Rodney has completed examining and treating Missy. She should be feeling much better now. Well, that's good. Are you happy, Anaya? Yeah, in fact she's got a rating of 4, so that looks good. So, let me just pause it because I don't want time to go on too far. There's Anam over here. I just recognise him. That's how I know who he is. Anam Janeway, who was actually in a recent episode of An Angel and an Alien Let's Play. He is secretly an alien. But he also is a pet owner. And where is his pet? So his pet must be this dog over here. I don't know if it's a male or a female at the moment. It's Oliver, so it's a male. And I think he's come in here before, actually. But yeah, let's get him examined. I just want to check how are things. So his thirst is a bit low, but it's not urgent. And his fun could do with a bit of attention, but also not urgent. But you know, the day is kind of ticking on. But soon will be night, so we know that at night Rodney can go outside, and then he can fix that thirst problem. And I've got a good idea actually for what he can do to fix that. Anyway, let's greet the patient. Let's give him a friendly greeting first. I was about to move the camera, but then I realised that Rodney will be here so fast that I don't have to watch him walk over. So Oliver is smart, friendly, couch potato. Let's offer him friendship. Let's comfort him as well. Just because. Oh, okay, he doesn't want friendship. Maybe he knows that Rodney is a vampire. I don't know. Oh look! Look! Ruby. Okay, so this is Rodney's twin sister, Ruby, and Ruby's coming with Laurie. So yeah, maybe Laurie's a bit ill. Yeah, hopefully Rodney will get a chance to look at Laurie. Have I greeted him yet? No, I haven't. Okay, this is great. So I'm going to stop that, and I'm going to greet Ruby straight away. First of all, I'm going to love her. I'm going to hug her lovingly, and then I'm going to greet her. That's cool. So I'm sorry, Anam, but I think Kale can look after you. I hope that doesn't affect my rating too much, but yeah, okay. He's been he's giving a bit of preferential treatment to his twin sister. So, what does Ruby have to say? I'm not sure what's going on with Laurie, but it's not good. Do you think that you could help? Do I want to help Ruby's favorite dog? Of course I do, of course I do. Okay, so come along, Ruby and Laurie, and we'll sort you out. And then, like I said, I hope that Kale will sort out Anam. It looks like Patrick's made a new friend, and Anam as well. So Laurie's popping up on the table, and it looks like Laurie's a bit dizzy, which isn't good. And also just watching Kale in the background there. Hi Ruby, it's good to see you, Ruby. Ruby needs a new outfit, by the way, so don't be surprised if you see me doing a CAS kind of makeover video again with Ruby. I'm thinking of giving her some laundry day stuff clothing. Anyway, let's move along because I want to get on to somewhere else after this. Let's do an eye exam, and just going to move the camera slightly and disallow new customers because we don't want to affect the ratings too badly. So eye exam came up that Laurie is extremely lethargic. She has extreme lethargy, and she has a sluggish heartbeat. This doesn't sound good. I don't like hearing that Lobby. Her name is Laurie, not Lobby. What am I talking about? Anyway, so let's listen to breathing. But yeah, I don't like hearing that Laurie is ill. I don't like these descriptions for Laurie. Okay, she has inflamed cuteness gland. She certainly does. She does look extra cute, possibly too cute. And okay, so she has derpy doggy syndrome. I'm so sorry, Laurie. You know, your sim dog self is she's a bit derpy today. Not at all like you, Laurie. In case you're wondering who I'm talking to, Laurie is one of the loyal viewers of this Let's Play. Anyway, so let's see what we have to do here. Let's just pause it while we figure out, because I don't want it to go on too long. I don't need to do exam treatment. So she needs an antifungal spray. So I'm really curious if I ever need to do anything like surgery or anything like that, but I haven't needed to yet, which is good, I guess. So yeah, let's do the antifungal spray, funnily enough, and unpause it. There you go. I hope that's to your liking, Ruby. Hang on, let me just pause it again. What did she say there? This was an amazing trip to the vet. Well, that's good. Let me just think about that. Am I happy with that result? Yes, I am. She gave a 4 rating, which is excellent. Okay, so Anam is going to be checked out now. Let's take the opportunity to see if there's anything else that needs doing around the place. Does that need to be cleaned up? Nope. What's Rodney doing? He's going to play some Blick Block. Okay, well he needs some fun anyway, so that's fair enough. What's wrong, Patrick? Let's give him a hug. So yeah, if you haven't seen it, there is a speed build for this vet clinic, and it's available on the gallery for downloading, and you just have to search for ORIGIN ID Frimlin, just the same as my channel name, and yeah, you can download this vet clinic for yourself. Yeah, there's a little mouse hole there. Maybe that's what Patrick was playing with, a little mouse or rat or something in the wall. Right, let's get moving on. Oh wait, he's actually still doing the hug. Now that was a bit weird, wasn't it? I think that's a bit of a bug. So a little bit thirsty, but I also want to wait for this examination to finish before I move on. But what I'll probably do is I'll cut that bit out. So a little bit of a time jump there, a deliberate one, may I add. Basically, Kale was still examining the pet that he was examining. I don't remember the name. And so I thought I'd leave him there, and I disallowed new customers. So I've now closed the clinic, and let's have a look what's happened. We've gone up in rating, I believe. I think we were at 2 or 2.5 or something like that before. Now we're up to 3, which is great. We served 8 customers today, which is also great. The treatments brought in 1,444 simoleons. The wages for Kale, our new employee, brought out, or we lost, 110 simoleons, which is not very much. And so we've got quite a good profit, and yeah, they still think that we can clean up the ambience and improve the wait time. I agree with the ambience. I'm thinking maybe that's going to be down to the decals. You know, maybe if I put some of these decals that you earn from improving your veterinarian skill, if I put some of those around the place, maybe that will improve the ambience. But maybe the comfort level of the chairs and things is a bit low. I'll have to look at that. But yeah, I want to quickly move on, just because that would be interesting to move on. So we're going to go looking for some more plasma, I think. Here we are in San Myshuno's Spice Market, and you might not recognize the buildings here, but first of all we've got Cinderellimouse's Green Elephant curry or Indian restaurant, spiced restaurant here, which is quite a fun place to hang out at. And then next door we now have a museum, and this is a place made by Anchesenamon, and you can download that from the gallery as well, and hopefully there's a link there, but YouTube might not let me have a link there, but I'll put a link in the description at the very least. Anyway, lovely place. Rodney actually needs to visit a museum and admire 3 paintings, so he can do that, but before he does that, let me just have a little scan of who is around. Maybe there's someone yummy. Okay, I don't see anyone yet, but we've just got here, so probably it's a bit too early for anyone yummy to have turned up. I can't believe I'm saying that. Anywho, so let's go into the museum and look for some paintings. There's one. Let's view it. Complete 10 excellent paintings. That shouldn't be too hard. So that's already viewed. Let's view that one. I need 3 out of 3. Oh, okay, it needs a bit of time to view them. And actually he can change out of his I do it with MC Command Center much faster. He can change out of his uniform. There we go. Instant changing. Okay, so he's finished it already. That's great, actually. We can stop that one now then. He needs to complete some more paintings. He can do that at home. Although, to be honest, I'm not spending very much time at home at the moment. Let's have a little look around this museum. See if there's anyone yummy to drink here. What are you doing, Rodney? Okay, he's viewing something else upstairs. Love this place. Look at these. This is supposed to be like an antique retail store. I took out the retail counter here, and I've just stuck in a couple of easels instead, so it meets the requirements of a museum. I mean, it was made as a retail store, but I just thought it would be nice to have a museum here instead. There's no one else in the museum, but in fairness it's like almost midnight at night, so that could be why. But how about we look out on the street? I see someone already. Okay, so pausing it, who have we got here? Duncan Hoffman. Okay, he's like a non-played character, so he's not someone I made. He was made by the game. He's a potential. Who have we got over here? We've got Maruia Janeway. So we've met other Janeways recently. Maruia Janeway is playing some basketball. Who's this chap? He's a likely candidate, isn't he? Kel Surprise. What a surprise. So he's Bradley Nightingale. He's potential. He's a potential snack for Rodney. This guy is All Yates. Okay, so he's also on the list, but I'm just having a quick look around because Rodney's very picky. Actually, I'm not seeing that much of a selection. Let's go with Bradley. Is it? Yeah, Bradley Nightingale. So let's do a polite introduction to him. I'm not going to move the camera. I'm going to wait for Rodney to vampire run out and thus save you from motion sickness. So he's a perfectionist, he's a bookworm, he's lazy, and he's relatively yummy looking. So let's take him down a side street and do the business. Let's do the business. So Rodney is already here. Okay, you can go away. We don't want to lose relationship with any Sims that are watching us. But yeah, unfortunately, Bradley Nightingale took his top off at the wrong time, you know, because Rodney happens to like good-looking chaps, especially if they're fit. So, hey, Suddenly we're out here in the alley. Oh look, there's a friend of Rodney's. And actually, I'm very curious. I mean, just let me explain myself. Eno is the leader of the club that Rodney's in, and he's a vampire as well. It's a vampire club, and it's like a good vampire club. Is Eno going to lose a relationship with Rodney if he sees Rodney drinking from Bradley? We shall soon find out. So drink plasma, and we don't need that much, but hey, why not? Let's take a deep drink. I don't think Eno's already gone, so we won't know if he loses relationship. But something I'm very curious about. Now I'm just looking at the lights on that bridge. I don't know if I've noticed that before. Oh well. Okay, they're still chatting, so let's cancel that chat. Get on with the business. So his dark form is basically darker clothing. He did have, I'm sure he had some kind of facial details in his dark form, but he seems to have lost them now. But yeah, he's getting a bit of plasma from that. Which is good, because, you know, he needs it to survive. Oh look, Eno's back. That's funny. Eno didn't seem to care. He's not, there's no relationship lost, but we'll have to keep watching that to see if other vampires mind you drinking in front of them. Anyway, I think we've already gone past, you know, the 20 minutes or so for an episode. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you'll come back for another episode soon. Take care, and goodbye.